After being dead for a few years, the Supersport segment, particularly the middleweight Supersport segment, is seeing a resurgence and how. And in a bid to make them more popular, the new models focus more on usability and real-world practicality. But is it a compromise or is it just as good? So to find that out, today we are riding the Suzuki GSX-8R, the newest Supersport from Suzuki, and we'll be riding it to find out the answer to the question whether is it a compromise or do these new generation Supersports make actual sense. But before we begin, I request you to subscribe to the NDTV Auto YouTube channel and click on the bell notification icon so that you don't miss out on the latest videos from us. The GSX-8R gets a sharp design with vertically stacked LED headlights and rakish fairing with air intakes up front. The engine stays exposed and the rear section is short and lifted up, revealing the seat rails. The overall design is nice and proportionate. The quality levels are decent too. We like the fit and finish on the motorcycle, and it gets a 14-litre fuel tank and has a curb weight of 205 kg. But the weight isn't a problem on the move. The motorcycle gets the same 776cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine as the V-Strom 800DE, making 81 horsepower at 8500 rpm along with 78 Nm of peak torque at 6800 rpm. The motor gets a 270-degree crank configuration along with Suzuki's patented cross-balancer shaft. The engine is paired to a 6-speed gearbox with a bidirectional quick shifter, which has smooth shifts all throughout. In terms of features, the Suzuki GSX-8R gets the company's intelligent ride system with 3 riding modes, 4-step switchable traction control, ride-by-wire, ABS and low RPM assist. Now, we did a maximum riding in mode A despite the wet conditions, which meant full power and sharpest throttle response on offer. If you want your power to be more accessible, then you can choose between mode B and C. So the biggest draw is the fact that the engine is really smooth and has plenty of torque on offer. It is happy pottering about town at decent speeds, and if you give it the beans, then the motorcycle builds up speed faster than the time it takes out to break into a smile. And the torque, 85% of it comes in at just 4000 rpm. That means you can be lazy with the gearbox, and yes, there's still plenty of shove on offer. The 4th gear in particular is very convenient on the GSX-8R. You can pull straight from 40 to 120 in 4th, and if you're riding in traffic, then all you need to do is just shift a gear down. And what is more impressive is the fact that this motorcycle can take you to a racetrack, then put in some laps there and then get you back home. There's more than enough power than you'll ever need. In terms of cycle parts, the GSX-8R gets 17-inch cast aluminium wheels shod with Dunlop Road Sport 2 radial rubber. Then there is a forged aluminium handlebar along with Showa's separate function big piston USD fork up front and a link type monoshock at the rear. The chassis engine setup is really good, and that makes for a superb riding experience. Talking about the ride and handling of the GSX-8R, the motorcycle feels sharp and precise around the corner. There's good feel from the front end, and the motorcycle feels poised when leaned over. What is particularly surprising is the fact that the suspension is brilliantly tuned. It irons out all the undulations and absorbs bumps really nicely. So, in fact, it is a very comfortable bike, and yes, it doesn't rob you of confidence when you push the motorcycle to its limits. The Suzuki GSX-8R is priced at 9,25,000 rupees ex-showroom, and at present, its nearest rivals are the Triumph Daytona 660 along with the Kawasaki Ninja 650 and the Aprilia RS 660. The Ninja is the most affordable model, followed by the Suzuki. Remember I talked about balance in the beginning of the video? Well, the Suzuki GSX-8R perfectly strikes that balance between performance and comfort. It is a motorcycle that is equally thrilling whether you ride it in the city or on a racetrack. And if you want some top-end performance, if you want sheer outright performance, then you may have to look at other options. But if you want a motorcycle that you can ride on a daily basis and have some fun while at it, the Suzuki GSX-8R is something that you should definitely consider. What are your thoughts on this Japanese Supersport? Do let us know in the comments below, and if you liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up and please do share this video with your family and friends. Till then, take care, ride safe, and I'll see you soon in the next video from NDTV Auto.